Hi there guys, Stick from Stick and Broom here, out for a September yomp this morning. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about grounding and how I ground myself with my PTSD. Now I went out yesterday for a COVID vaccination, enough said on that subject, and I knew what to expect, people, needles and such. I forgot about the little alarms that go off. Now I got my PTSD from serving as a prison officer, so alarms are a big trigger for me because part of the job. This alarm went off and then gave me a little flashback, and then I clocked a drinks bottle on a table. I clocked it, it jumped out at me, it stood out because it took me back to this incident. So what I did to ground myself was, without looking too weird, started sniffing my hand. Not for the reasons you think, because I used a hand sanitizer and it's a strong smell, so I stood there, so I was stroking my beard, smelling the hand sanitizer. It brought me back to remind me that was then. You're here now. Stood like a numpty sniffing your hand, which works for me. So that was fine. The day went on, had me jab, whatnot, calmed down. But then today I woke up and I feel a bit foggy, or I did, and it didn't help because at the time the weather was bad. And you know when you see the cloud low on the hills, a bit of drizzle, and you think it's going to be one of those days today. But using a mix of the cognitive behaviour therapy and grounding techniques, today I woke up and it's blown my mind. I woke up feeling all miserable and lethargic. I don't know if you're like me, but when the bad weather comes, you feel it. So I felt crap. But I thought, no, today I'm going to make the most of it. Today, little blackberries, look. Today I'm going to come out and ground myself properly. That one's a bit manky. He's alright. Whoa, that was a good one. I'll have to go back. So, come out to ground myself, to feel the wind on my face, to get some vitamin D from the sun, photosynthesize myself, giving it all that. But it helps, and to switch off from everything, because I tend to find like I will be going 100 miles an hour in my head and I don't even realise it. But then you come out, that blackberry was really nice. You come out and it's still and it's silent, and you feel the wind on your skin. And what I like to think is the wind, which is now coming from over there, is blowing up over the hill, down through that little valley, up the hill to here. And I really like that. That gives it a nice perspective for me. Just to slow down and, what was the expression? Stop and smell the roses. And it works for me. Walking along, and you start to hear the difference between the rustle of grass and the rustle of nettles in the wind, in the breeze. You can hear, or I can hear from here at least, some cows either coming in for milking or going out for milking. Bird song. And it's so relaxing for me to suddenly stop from all this running around, all the chaos in my head, all the panic and fear of nothing, always on the defensive, and I come out here and I switch off and I forget, and it's nice. And although I could be back in the door and within 10 minutes I could be back to the same place, but it's practicing the technique and getting there time and time again, and it does get easier, it does. And over time you start to naturally do these things to stop and smell the roses, like even grabbing a quick shower, which I do when I get in because I'm now gopping. You get in for a shower, when you feel that water hit your face, you just let it run off, and just feeling that effect of the dirt washing away, that bit of mindfulness to bring you back to where you are, where everything's okay, and everything will be okay, because life is what you make of it. And I've had this hiccup, and I want to say, oh yeah, it's easy to fix your mental health. It's not at all. Even the act of sleep, for God's sake, that's a big one. But just doing things like this each day, I found it is actually gradually bringing down my average anxiety, stress levels. I'm starting to let things go more, just calming it down. And it's been incredible. Such a journey I've taken. Well, one pair of walking boots later, put it that way, but it's been incredible. And I feel so much calmer. And then that has a knock-on effect on the family. The other half feels calmer, the kids feel calmer, the dog feels calmer. Although he did randomly do his business by the front door this morning. But yeah, drop a comment down below, like, subscribe, and look out for future videos. Stick out.